My cousin William Enriquez has always been a very self-driven and independent person. He got his first job at the young age of 14 and still works there to this day. He has been employed with Miss Geico Racing for 10 years now and always loves working on his summer vacations off from school. They have become part of his family. He is invited to every Christmas party and every birthday. He currently lives in Tallahassee and is determined to get into the nursing program at Florida State University. His first 2 years of college, he was going to Santa Fe Community College in Gainesville with a major in finance. He didn't really feel like this was fulfilling what he wanted to achieve in life, so he decided to take a break and go home and work full-time with Miss Geico Racing. William has always loved to be on the water, ever since he was a little boy. He loved fishing and boating. When he was 15 years old, he bought his first boat with the money he saved up from working. As he gained more experience in working with Miss Geico race boats, he got into racing the boats himself. There are 2 different leagues that they deal with. There's a 50-foot long cigarette boat that exceeds speed of 200 miles per hour. And then there's a 28-foot long race boat that goes 60 miles per hour, the one William was racing. He started racing for P1 at the age of 22, and this is the beginning of his wild ride as the youngest navigator in P1 Superstock. Nursing and speedboat racing seem like polar opposites. Are there any similarities when it comes down to the two?
As a nurse, you have to anticipate the patient's needs and think on your feet, especially when it comes to trauma. The same goes for racing. My job is to anticipate the turns and think about what my opponents are going to do. If I make a mistake and tell my partner to turn the wrong way at the wrong time, it could cause a wreck. I am the eyes and ears of me and him. Although they are very different, in both scenarios, I am responsible for another person's life.
How does it feel to be the youngest navigator in P1?
Not gonna lie, it gives me quite the ego. On our first win, they were spraying champagne bottles and everyone was cheering. I felt like a mini superstar.
So you said that you traveled to Dubai. Tell me a little bit about that.
Dubai? It was an amazing life experience. I met a girl that I still keep in contact, kind of like a pen pal up till this day. We catch up every once in a while. As for the racing, it was so much different than anything I've ever done up until that point. We were racing the open ocean, which definitely makes a huge difference. The wake was so much higher than what I was used to.
While you were in Dubai, what place did you guys end up getting?
In this race, there was a more intense competition. We still ended up in 3rd place, which was higher than expected, and we still won like $2,000.
Wow, that must have been an unbelievable experience. Why did you stop racing?
To be honest, I was never expecting to take it this far, but it's a very dangerous sport, and I'm young and have my whole life ahead of me, and I also have a passion to become a nurse and help others. The moment I knew it was enough was when there was a fatality in one of the other races. There was multiple boats that crashed, including ours. One of the drivers got trapped on the boat and drowned. It's an unexpected sport, and although the adrenaline high is unbeatable, my goals and my family are the most important to me.
This time off allowed him to find his way to nursing. Like I said, he isn't someone who gives up, and I believe this quality will take him very far in life. His ultimate goal is to become a nurse anesthetist. As you can probably assume, he is the type of person that takes his life into his own hands and doesn't let anyone tell him he can't achieve his dreams. When he realized he wanted to be a nurse, he took all the steps in order to get there. He took all the prereqs, but when it came down to the test, he just couldn't seem to pass. After the 3rd test, and a year later, he tried finding a way around this obstacle that was preventing him from fulfilling his dreams. He sought out help and was advised to go to CNA school, which would greatly help his chances in getting into the nursing program the next semester. CNA stands for Certified Nursing Assistant and is a semester-long program. With all the hands-on experience in working in hospital, this adds a great resume builder to his nursing application. I'm here with Sarah, one of William's roommates. So Sarah, what do you have to say about William?
I actually am not just William's roommate, but I'm also his classmate. He's always been a leader in the classroom, and I honestly look up to him.
William is such an inspiring young man with such passion, and I've always looked up to him. William is now officially a certified nursing assistant and got certified at Palm Beach State College and will now start working at Tallahassee Memorial Hospital. He will be gaining more experiences and awaiting his acceptance into the nursing program at Florida State University this upcoming 2019 fall semester, and he couldn't be more excited. Me and William have always been close ever since we were young, and I'm excited to see what crazy adventure he will embark on next.